Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty much cooked. Like, I was supposed to do this whole video thing, talk about my work experience, but I'm kind of on a vacation right now. It's December 27th, I believe. I need to finish this video by January 1st and post it on the dot, like right when the day starts. And that's like 4 more days, I believe. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm kind of going on a ski vacation right now. I only have 1 hour before I have to leave. And I still kind of have to pack and eat lunch still. So, my goodness, man, I did not ask for this. I had one job. Okay, so I'm back from my ski trip. Doing this video pretty last minute, but here I am. Yeah, work. Where do I even begin to talk about work? I don't even know what I said in my last clips. But just hold on a second. Let me change it to some better attire. Okay, well, I got some proper attire. This is pretty much the shirt I would wear for like most of these jobs. Let me tell you, it's been a interesting year. Got hired, I got fired. I literally quit a job as well too. I finished a full contract. I worked at an office. I worked at a labor type of job. I worked for a nonprofit. I worked an online job. All in 1 year. From January all the way to December, I did all that. Oh yeah, I also had a freelance job, but like it's just freelance. I just work for a client. Yeah. Um so basically, I don't even know what story to start with. I can talk about my office job and how I basically had to do like data entry work and how tedious it was, boring. I'd be there at 9 all the way till 5, just moving files from one folder to another folder to another folder and then just renaming stuff and just yeah, it was awful. But it was part-time. So it wasn't too bad. And then the other job, oh my god, don't even get me started with this job. Basically, they asked me to do a certain amount of work. I tried my best. I did it. But apparently they weren't satisfied with it for whatever reason. And the instructions they gave me, they would just be like, okay, I want you to learn about this product, learn this product, and learn that product. My job was just to make the website, right? In the beginning. But as I was doing that, they would just be like, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should learn this, you should learn. And I try to keep up with everything. And yes, I get it. This was work from home. But the amount of stuff they would give me, well, my main objective was just to do the website, was actually ridiculous. Like I was doing 4 or 5 things while trying to make the website. And then this Karen at HR basically would just always, she would call me. She would just be like, okay, hey, I know I see you struggling a little bit. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Like, if you need, ask me for advice and this and that, blah, 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 right? And then I was like, okay, you know what? She seems friendly. She seems helpful. And I think I'll be fine, is what I thought. Okay, so basically what happened was like, these guys gave me a free laptop to use. Well, it was a company expense. I used it, obviously. It was new. It was a good laptop. But like I had a meeting. Karen over here is like, okay, I think you guys should read this book. It's a really nice book. It might help you try to think of some ideas for this and that or whatever, right? So I did it. Clicked on the link that she put in the Zoom call. And then the computer got a virus. I swear this Karen was out to get me. She made my job a lot worse just in a week. Like every time I thought I was done something, I'd have something else to do. I thought I finished enough. Apparently it wasn't good enough. Yeah, fast forward to a week, but they asked me to come meet with them at a hotel lounge. So I went, met up with them. Yeah, they fired me. They sat me down and they're like, "Hey, I don't think this is gonna work." Fired my ass. And honestly, they were just talking, saying, "Oh, maybe this isn't the right time for you." Whatever nonsense. Like, let's be real. You don't like me. You just want me to leave. You're just saying this to make me feel less like a piece of shit or something. I don't know. But I think the worst part about that was after it was all over, she literally looks me straight in the face and she says, "Were you surprised?" What do you mean, was I surprised? Like, was this my birthday or something? Are you giving me a present? Like, oh yeah, happy birthday. You're fired. Congratulations. You're fired. By the way, look over there. Surprise, you're fired. I kid you not, I did not look at these people. I did not say anything. I just turned away. I got my stuff and I left. I did not look at these people at all. And my God, was that experience something else, I tell you. Fast forward, it's November. I get an email from a job saying that they're willing to give me an interview. So I did the interview. I got the job. And I'll admit, I kind of didn't know what I was getting myself into. Obviously, I read the job description, whatever. But then I also had to do some labor work. Oh my God, bro. I didn't realize, like, the printing industry was like this. Like, the amount of paper cuts I have on my hands, the amount of times, like, after I'd come from work, my hands would be so ashy and dry, like they've never been before. I also got some ink spills, like, while I was trying to, like, fix up the printer too. Don't even get me started with the overtime hours. Like, obviously, yeah, they pay you and stuff, but like I would show up at 8 a.m. and sometimes I'd leave at 6 p.m. That's 2 extra hours. And then come to a point where it was kind of a little bit consistent. Like, with a full-time schedule too, like, God, I had no life. Like, I would come, I'd go gym after maybe, or just chillax, you know, doom scrolling, whatever people do. And just, my day would be over. Like, I would just eat dinner, shower, and I'd wake up for the next day. And and also the commute. The commute, man. Like, so bad. Like, it would be an hour drive, so, like, I would have to wake up really early. My God, bruh. It came to a point where, like, I just hated the idea of working. Like, obviously, you're not supposed to go to work and be like, "Oh, this is the best thing ever. It's my favorite part of the day. I'm doing this because I really want to." No, I get it for the money, but for the amount of money I was getting for this shit, oh my God, bruh. I definitely do start applying for some new jobs. I do not want to be stuck here. And yes, I'm still working this job. Like, that's why this video came out way later than it had to. But so I guess one thing that made all that more tolerable was that I was in a relationship. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Is the mic check? Mic check's good. It's lit green. So hopefully if this works. I swear if the video does not pick up any sound, this is gonna be a total waste of time. But yeah, relationships. Where do I even begin? I think before I even begin talking about said relationship this year, I kind of want to talk about online dating. Because honestly, truth be told, the way I met this person was kind of through Hinge. So, online dating, how do I feel about it? To be honest, it all kind of started when a certain pandemic happened a few years ago. And truthfully, this was around the time I was supposed to be like halfway done university. So I technically had like 2.5 years left of university from what I remember. Yeah, not from what I remember. I mean,
obviously from what happened at 2.5 years, but most of that was spent online. So when it came to making new friends, meeting new people, and all that good stuff most people talk about while they're in university, yeah, that kind of got cut short for me. I know some people had it way worse, but yeah, no, like, yeah, no, I never really got to make that many friends in university, in my opinion. I made two. I made two whole friends. I was sick. I still talk to this day, here and there. You know, we try to keep up and all that stuff, but that's besides the point. So why am I bringing this whole dating app stuff up? Well, like I said before, I met this girl recently. We dated last year, or this year, January, around 2024, all the way till, I believe it was August. So it's quite a few months. We dated, asked her out after we started talking on the apps and stuff, and then asked her to be my girlfriend. But honestly, the reason I make this, or I decided to add this part into this video, why it's such a big deal, or somewhat of a big deal to me, is I kind of realized the whole dating app thing kind of just feels a bit forced, honestly. Like, I think, like, yeah, ever since I started using the apps or using social media or whatever to meet people, it's always been sort of forced, I feel like. You know, you go on Snapchat, you just snap people, Instagram, you reply to their little stories or whatever. And then dating apps, you're just swiping and swiping and swiping and swiping. You know what I mean? It's just it's just too much. Like, you talk to so many people, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't one of those guys. I was not one of those guys who barely got any matches. I was getting matches for days. Okay, not in the beginning, but a bit later on, I was getting matches like 4 or 5, like a month-ish at one point. And yeah, that ended up to me talking to a lot of girls and stuff, but none of them never really felt meaningful. Mostly for the fact that they were online and stuff. Someone just parked. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sketchy, but then again, I'm recording a video at like 9 p.m. at a parking lot. But yeah, but what was I saying though? No, someone's going inside the Walmart. I guess night shift, maybe. I don't know. I'm just surprised no one's kicked me out. I guess Walmart's okay, that's besides the point. Where was I? Yeah, no. So yeah, it always felt kind of forced. You talk to someone, you ask the basic questions like, oh, let's say, where do you want to travel? Where do you want to go in life? Where do you see yourself in the future? Like, bro, people are asking me that, like, on these apps. Like, what is this, a job interview? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, where are you going to be in the next 5 years? Blah, blah, blah. Well, actually, I was planning on, living life. Like, well, what else am I supposed to say? Like, I don't even fucking know you. So like what? Like, why? That question always annoyed me every time I heard that. But yeah, no, I dated. I got one date. I believe it was in 2022. Didn't really work out that well. It was whatever, we left it. Fast forward till 2024. Yeah, so I met this one girl, yeah, and we got along quite well in the beginning, but I don't know, as it kept going and going, like, we kept going on more and more dates and stuff. It was nice. It was great, but like, part of me felt like, in a way, I was kind of dating someone I was like super chill with, but just for not the reason for them, but it was more so to get like all those experiences, because like this was my first relationship, by the way. Yeah. So I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Okay, yeah, so yeah, no, like every date, it kind of felt like, yeah, we were doing something new. It was exciting. It was all fun and all that. I was getting the dating experience I never had before, but truthfully, it was, like I mentioned previously, it felt a bit forced. It did come to a point where it was just like, um, no hard feelings towards her though. She was a great person, but yeah, I don't know. Like as you get older, you kind of realize like there's like this whole little thing called compatibility, and I kind of realized over time I don't think I really saw myself with her in the future, so I kind of had to leave things off, I'll admit. And yeah, honestly, I don't even, it feels weird. It didn't really feel like a waste of time. But in a way, I was kind of somewhat relieved after it was over. I know some people might be looking at me and just, they might think I'm in the wrong for this, but honestly, I was just going with how I feel, to be honest. And I just did not feel like there was going to be a future with this said person. And honestly, great person, like I said before. It's just the whole compatibility thing. And that's the thing about these apps. Like, you kind of just meet someone, you go on a few dates, and it's like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. I can go to a movie with this person. I can go to play mini golf with this person. I can go to a mall with this person. There's a lot of people who are like chill, you know? Like, you could go out and date. Like, there's a lot of people you can date, but there's only, I feel like only a few people you can really, you know, end up being in somewhat of a long-term relationship. Because honestly, like where I'm trying to get at is the whole dating thing just, or dating apps thing just feels like too rushed, you know? People like each other basically pretty much based off of looks, and then you have a little bit of small talk and you don't even really see each other or even hear each other. It's just on text, and half the time, like let's be real here, the guy's just trying to say some flirty stuff, just trying to impress.
Yeah, that.
And to be honest, the girl is just trying to pick out who seems like the least lamest person. That's pretty much how it is on these apps. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of pointless. It doesn't really end up anywhere. And some people say, oh, Hinge is the one app where like you can find someone. Honestly, it's all the same. Like first it was Tinder, then it's Bumble, now it's Hinge, I mean. Like people just move from one app to another. So you're gonna end up meeting the same type of, you know, lonely, desperate-ish type of people. We're looking for attention. Like, let's be real here. That's pretty much what these apps are for. And honestly, kind of did suck though. Like after the whole like end of the relationship thing, I did feel in a way that obviously I was going with my intuition and how I felt about things, but I also kind of felt like, you know, you spend all this time with this person just to end it. Like, kind of feel like you use the person in a way. You feel a little bit bad about it. You feel a little bit shit. You kind of think about, like, if it was even worth it to begin with. Like, oh, I should have just cut things off a lot earlier, you know? But that was my mistake. And I did feel shit about it for, like, a month-ish. But... or a bit more than that, because, you know, still making a video fit to this day. But yeah, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, actually, hold on a second, I do know what to say. I think the one thing that made me seem a little bit more happy about this entire thing is just, truthfully, I think the people I surrounded myself with, or the people I met this year, because truth be told, like it would have been a lot more depressing if I didn't meet a lot of these guys or even spend time with the friends I've always had, you know? And honestly, like, if you still kind of disagree with it, my opinion, and you still want to be like, oh, online is the only freaking way, then I kind of understand that. Like I met. Fuck your opinion. You really thought I was gonna do that? Nah. Honestly, I kind of realized. Like I am so serious about this. Like I do not ever think I'm gonna touch those apps again. Like if I ever do, I am giving permission to whoever watches this. If you ever catch me going on a date because of an app, you have my consent to slap the shit out of me. That's all I have to say. Yep. I wasn't joking about the apps. Fuck the apps. You really think an app like this, you're just snapping people, it's really gonna get you any bitches? Oh shit. I'm replying to stories. Are you fucking kidding me? Next, we got this shitty app. Giving the woman a choice. Are you kidding me? Yeah, because that always works well. My god. Yep. Okay, we got everyone's favorite app, the OG, the original. Because honestly, Tinder Gold's definitely gonna get you a relationship, that's for sure. So, ooh. Fuck this app, bro. Fuck. Then we got Hinge. The one reason I started all this in the first place. The app that's supposed to save you, they said. The app that's supposed to give you a relationship. That's authentic. Let's be real here. All apps are the same. I'll never trust a dating app. All the same, I tell you. All the same. Well, okay. So people. Where do I start with people? How do I talk about people? There's a lot of people that you're gonna meet. A lot of people that you already know. Some people who are really good. And some people you find out aren't so good. And to be honest, you're just gonna meet said people. I've been saying that the entire time. But you're gonna meet these people throughout your years of living, you know? Like every single year you're gonna meet different groups of people and yeah, but what I'm trying to say is like even though my entire life, you know, I've met so many people along the way and stuff, I think 2024 was a little bit different for me. That's why I'm making this video. I guess I can start with like work. Like I'll admit I was complaining a little bit about work earlier, but now I mentioned a job earlier, a nonprofit. And to be honest, I like the environment. The environment was chill, especially the people there, from the volunteers to members to people I worked with. Like it was just really nice all around, you know? And in a way, I think I did learn some interesting stuff. Like I used to be someone who doesn't really care to take pictures about, like, you know, moments and whatever, but I don't know, I noticed the organization would do that a lot. They would take a lot of pictures and stuff for all their events and such. And then in a way, I don't know why, but I just started implementing that into my life a bit. I started doing these like mini vlogs or like, what was it? Taking pictures and stuff and just sending to my friends just as jokes and all that. But in a way, I'm kind of glad that I did it. Like, because in a weird way, when you look at all the pictures and videos you've taken of each other, you kind of just see your full year. Like, honestly, if I didn't see those photos and you asked me what I did last year, I probably wouldn't even be able to say that much. I would just say the most, like, surface level obvious stuff, like, oh, I did this for work, I did that. But like looking at those pictures made me realize how much I did in one year. Like how much places I've been to, all the random weird things I've gotten myself into, honestly. And it's weird though. Like I sent or I didn't send. I sent some messages, I mean, and asked a few of my friends and people I know just to send me any clips that they have of our time together and stuff. And you know what? I was kind of surprised to see how much stuff other people have of me. It's kind of weird, but cool in a way, I guess. Like, in a way, looking through those clips, it's kind of like looking at how someone sees you through their perspective, if that makes any sense, you know? And honestly, like, first for me, this all started, like I said, because of the organization, them taking pictures. I ended up, I would say, becoming friends with some of the people I worked with, as well as like the members and stuff. And I still keep in contact with the organization, even though my contract with them did end. What else? Also, I played soccer this summer. It was fun. I usually play soccer all the time, but I think this time I decided to form a team with a bunch of random people. And honestly, like, I didn't think I was gonna play with these guys ever again. I thought it was like a one and done thing. But honestly, I enjoyed playing with them, and I think there's a high chance I might see them this year in 2025, and we'll play a season together. Not everyone on the team, of course, but I feel like a good amount, at least, I can say. And like I said, I did not expect to want to actually play with them again when I first met them. Not to be mean, but like majority of them were just random people I just met through others. So I didn't think that much of it. So the fact that we're probably playing, that we're gonna play again, is kind of nice. Felt good. I was the captain and stuff. Ourselves individually, we would record highlights and stuff, and then send it to a group chat, and we would just see each other's, like, clips and stuff. And in a way, it just circles back to the whole keeping pictures and memories and all that, and videos, keeping memories in that year, And then another group of people, I guess I got to know more or connect with more, are probably some family friends. Like, I've known these guys for years, but like, I don't think I've known majority of them that much, like somewhat personally, or we never really connected that much personally. But it was until this year someone just initiated, and I guess we went on a trip recently, a ski trip actually. Like, I think it was 18 people. Yeah, it was 18 of us, and we just all went on a ski trip together for like 2 days. It was nice. I felt like I got to like know some of them a bit more. Sorry, it's like cold in here. Like, I would have recorded this outside, but it's freaking freezing. But yeah, no, I got to know them more. Like, and just like before too, we have a little shared album with all the photos and stuff from the trip, so that's nice to have as well too. And yeah, like, sure, I don't know what people I'm gonna see this year, what people I'm gonna meet, who I'm gonna still be in contact with and all that, but I can at least say that last year, when it came to meeting people in general, it was nice. And in a way, like my friends or whatever that I've known for years, the people that I hang out with the most, they even told me they noticed a little change in me too. And they said I changed for the better. And honestly, I agree with them. I think, and this also, I don't know, goes back to what I said earlier about the whole COVID thing, taking my university experience a little bit and not meeting that much people. I think in a way, this year was kind of that. It sort of just filled in that gap in a way. So yeah, but if you are someone who's watching this, who I sent this link to, I just want to say I'm grateful to have met you. I don't know what the future holds or whatever, but all I could say is that, yeah, the time that we had was nice.
Okay, well, I'm back here again. It's January 4th. It's a bit later than I expected to upload this video. I was wanted to do it on New Year's, but yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. But I just came back from eating a dinner with some friends I actually mentioned previously on the last part. But yeah, the conclusion, at first I didn't want to, I was gonna wait after I eat dinner with them and stuff because like I was kind of still thinking about like how I should really end this end this part of the video at least, like earlier today. But after eating dinner with them, I feel like I got my answers from them. Ironically, like I didn't think like I'd even mention anything about me filming this part at all. And we were just talking about life and they just mentioned work and relationships. So basically, one person said, when it comes to work, like you never know what's going to happen. You never know. All you can do is do the best you can right now, basically. Is what I got. And after working all these jobs and stuff, I feel like I definitely got a lot more confidence and actually knowing how the workforce is like and knowing what to do and the expectations pretty much. And also I kind of have an idea on how I want to go in my career and all that. And yeah, what type of job I want to have. Obviously, I'm not sure if I'll change my mind a bit later on, but I know what I want now and I'm just going to move forward with what I can do right now and what I want. And that's kind of like the only way, you know? Because you never really know, like I said, where anything's going to take you in life, right? Then there's the whole relationship stuff. I don't think my friend minds if I mention this, but like the person he's in a relationship, initially, they were friends earlier on, like 2-3 years ago, I believe. And then they met again after that time and just started dating. And honestly made me think like the whole online stuff, it really is forced. Like, I don't know, whether that just be swiping on dating app and just, or go on Instagram and DMing someone. It's just like, I don't know. I don't think that intentions of those type of things can ever be right, in my opinion. Like, if you can't be friends with a person first, like if you can't meet a person in real life, be friends with them, then how can you really date them? Is what I think. And a lot of people might disagree with me, but I don't care. Like, honestly, I'd rather be friends with a person and then start dating than just directly being upfront online, swiping or DMing on their profile as if they were just like some NPC. Because like you don't know them, you haven't really seen who they are or you don't even have any idea on who they are, really. It's just physical. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna do the whole friends to relationship thing rather than just online. And I know it's gonna be a lot harder to do that compared to just swiping. But another thing too that I didn't mention, it might be a bit obvious, but I do like doing this YouTube stuff. And I kind of realize like every year I keep telling myself, oh, I'm gonna post more, post more, post more. But it was always just the idea like, oh, I wanted to get, some passive income or something, or get more like views and this and that. But I think after making videos last year, like I kind of realized I want to go forward with this channel and just make videos just for the sake of making videos. I don't know. Not really for the money or the attention or anything that. It just feels right to make videos. So yeah, this year I think I'm gonna concentrate on my passions and stuff and things I just want to do. Like I have a lot of ideas and things I want to make and try out this year. So I want to do that, as well as connect with people and any current friends, and just do that, really. Because at the end of the day, like, I can't really force relationships. I can't really put all my effort into looking for a job because, like, what's the point of that? You gotta live, right? So, yeah, I'm just gonna focus on my passions. Everything else will just sort of come, I feel like, because obviously I'm still gonna put effort in that. But I think the main thing I want to do is the passions. So yeah, with that being said, thank you for watching. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video like this anytime soon, or at least this year, because it was a lot, I tell you. So yeah, go now. But before I end it there, I might as well put some bloopers because why not? God, I can see me.
So let me test if this mic works. Hopefully, guys can hear me still. Not sure if you can. Maybe if I go further, you can hear me. Hopefully this works. If this doesn't, then I'm gonna look pretty freaking stupid, but I wasn't joking when I said fuck the apps, or fuck dating apps in general. You see this? Snapchat? You're really gonna tell me you're gonna snap on Snapchat and expect anything? Oh, fuck. Okay, ready? I wasn't joking about the apps. Fuck the apps. Honestly, you really think Snapchat's gonna get you any bitches? Oh, fuck. Oh, wait. You recording? Well, the app, the one and only Hinge, the app that's supposed to save me, or, sorry, cut this. My God, bro, I sent this to everyone. Everyone thinks I'm gonna make a fun, cheerful video. Little do they know. Little do they know.
You should have spit on it at the end.
Are you still recording?
Yeah.
There you go. I spit on it. These apps, bro. I can't.
Yeah, so basically, I was supposed to do like this little skit thing or whatever, where I just reveal my intrusive thoughts about work. So basically, someone asks a question or whatever, but I want to say what I actually want to say. And I try to incorporate it, but yeah, the video was a bit too serious for that. So I just decided to add it to bloopers. Also, I was trying to use a green screen, but I only had a projector, and I thought I could just, put a green screen behind it. But then my dumbass kind of realized that the projector is going to flash green on me too. So it didn't really make sense to have a green screen in the first place because I'm literally green. But yeah, just continue on with some bloopers.
Stop that.
No, it's just a lot.
Anyway, hey, how's it going? Another day of work. Fuck you guys. Yeah, I don't want to be here right now, but I guess I'm here.
Can you do overtime?
Overtime. Really, overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we restart this? Let's restart this. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man, good.
What are you working on?
Just work. Like, what else?
Bro.
You fuck?
Do you have a girlfriend, bro?
You're a big what?
What? No, I'm just
Why are you
like...
such a bad actor?
What?
Why do you say you?
Oh, hey, Aaron.
Hey, Ruben, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good, man. I'm doing great, yeah.
Bro, I saw you talking to Mary yesterday. Do you have a girlfriend yet or no?
No, Aaron, I don't have a fucking girlfriend. How about instead of thinking about other people's relationships, why don't you focus on your dying divorce? You fuck.
Oh, shit.
Shots fired.
Okay, now you can cut the thing. Hey.
Hey, man, how you doing?
wait a second.
What's wrong?
No girl's gonna come up to me and say, "Hey, man, be a little bit natural."
It's like it's not gonna happen without a real girl.
I know, but hey, how's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing great. How about you?
Bro, I was thinking, do you have a fucking girlfriend, man?
No, I don't. You wanna know why, Becky? Because that's my fucking life. How about you worry about your fucking dumb shit life? Maybe you worry about your divorce, because it seems like it's going pretty fucking downhill.
Fuck you, man.
Bitch. You smell like fish.
Yeah, you see that flag over there? I'm not Indian. I'm just letting you guys know. The people who used to live here, just put that there. And we're just too lazy to take it off. Personally, I think it looks nice. Not Indian, but it looks nice. That's all I gotta say. Okay, bye.